My goatee's nearly as big as your goatee. I have to pluck it every day.
I am going to ignore that comment as you put eyeshadow or eyeliner on me, is it?
Lads, what do you think?
Thoughts, Fed. Great.
No, stop moving.
Gorgeous.
So,
hello and welcome to Conversations with Cornelius. I'm a comedian. This podcast is about my life, my wife, my likes and dislikes, hurling, football, movies, sex, drugs and rock and roll without the sex, drugs and rock and roll. There are going to be special guests and always regular contributors, but mostly it's going to be me and my main squeeze, the wife. So sit back, relax and enjoy Conversations with Cornelius. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Cornelius. I'm your host, Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan, and the crowd goes wild. Okay, they didn't go fucking wild enough for me there now. I'm very disappointed with the start of this podcast, lads. But look, it can only get better. It can only get better. Welcome back, guys. From the start, I'm going to say this, right? I've had a few new signings up on the patrons. I want to say thank you very much to that. Myself and my wife, we do a patron every week. It's €5 a month. Sure, that's fuck all. It's less than the price of a pint, okay? So I'll be expecting 50 or 60 of you to sign up there now this evening. And you're very welcome. And thanks a million for that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Second thing is subscribe to the Fearless Digital Network. That is the hosting network here that put on this beautiful podcast every single week. And shout out to the boys behind the cameras, Alessio, Pete, and the very attractive, chiseled Sheahan. And give them a follow, please. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah, I am in the Cork Opera House on Valentine's Day. Please come to that show. Tickets are nearly gone, but there are still some, so you can still come, you know, like as in to the show. Whatever happens afterwards is entirely up to yourself. It is a night of love, though, that's what I will say. Tickets on the Opera House website and on my own website, CorneliusPatrickO'Sullivan.com. I'm doing my affirmations, my 369. I was talking about that last week. Stuff is manifesting. I was talking to today's guest about that. Maybe it was going to happen anyway. Who knows? I'm just saying that it's the magic is working anyway. I'm on the green juice. I'm doing that, and I'm going on a stag this weekend, and I think I'm going to get locked at that. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. Bernard Casey, who will be on this podcast in a couple of weeks' time as well. He's getting married, and I'm going to his stag, and we're going to get locked in Galway, and we'll see what goes on there. Right. I think we're ready to bring on today's guest. Are you ready, lads? Yeah, they're ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Woohoo! I think this girl's ready too. Here is the intro. This week on the podcast, I have a brand new guest, ladies and gentlemen, a new human being who I have never met or interacted with in my whole entire life. However, I am quite familiar with this person because I have seen her do her work on television, in the movies and online. She's absolutely fantastic. You may have seen this outstanding person on The Clinic. Do you remember The Clinic? That was massive in Ireland there for years. Remember The Clinic? This PR was in it, all right? You may have seen her in Moon Boy. Do you remember Moon Boy? One of my favourite shows of all times is Moon Boy. Absolutely brilliant. This Björn was in that as well. You might have seen her in the movies. You might have gone to the cinema. You probably went to the cinema one time and saw this Björn in the cinema. In one of the best Irish movies that has ever been made, Intermission. I love Intermission. I think I need to speak a little bit more into the mic because I just got a flash there. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I have never met this lady. She is doing a show in the Cork Opera House this week, and you can get tickets. We'll explain all that later on. But before we do any of that, please let me welcome Miss Norma Sheahan to the stage. Prosecco, bottle of Prosecco has been opened live on Conversations with Cornelius, and she is licking it and now sucking it off the table. This is a brilliant start. And now it is being held up. It might
wait.
Yes. Amazing. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Unbelievable.
So someone left kids' water for me.
I know, yeah. I don't think you'll be drinking the kids'
Today
water.
I've had now. Do you want to drop?
I'll go on, give me an old sup.
It's rude to say no, isn't it?
I'm not a big Prosecco drinker, but I'll have a sup in honor.
I'll finish yours anyway.
All right. That is mad. And I think it is cool to drink Prosecco
I'm very
out of a
wet,
cup.
Cornelius.
Are you? But look, listen, I've only met you now, but I have that effect on people, you know, I can't help it. Tell me about your day to get down here tonight.
Oh, Jesus, the day to get down here tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord almighty. I'm having struggles with cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, puncture on the M50. Yeah. Fabulous man pulled over in a van and sorted me out in a couple of minutes. And then he said he put on the spare tyre from the boot. He was phenomenal. I had no cash on me, but I gave him 2 bottles of wine out of the boot. And he said, get straight to a garage, because the spare one in the boot, it's like a bicycle tyre basically. He said, it's not looking great. I'd say it's been in the boot a long time. So got to the garage and I asked a fella, seemed like a nice enough fella, would he give me air? No. And he threw the air pump at me, said, do it your fucking self. Yeah.
And this was obviously not in Cork. That didn't take place.
This was in Dublin. We won't say exactly where. But within 10 minutes, the contrast of the nicest fella. I mean, the first fella, I would have humped him on the M50. Do you know when someone pulls over and helps you in your hour of need? The second one, I wouldn't fucking spit in him. Sorry, that wasn't even today.
I thought that was today.
Then I got another puncture today.
When did you get this first puncture?
So there's a lot going on. I borrowed my dad's car then today. Well, my dead mother's car. Don't tell him now, right?
Well, I won't tell her.
I drove over. She won't mind. She'll be grand. But I drove over a nail, and someone waved me down, said the tyre's going down. So I had to pull into pump your tyre there up in Little Island, and they fixed it. €20, sorted it out. It was only a hole. Pulled the nail out, fixed the hole, and but. Parking right next. Oh, this is so confusing. I'm actually in Cork to pick up a new car because my own one died.
Okay.
So the fella I pulled into, I said, God, that's a lovely car there. It looks a bit like the one I'm picking up later. And he said, oh yeah, there's someone that we're giving it a valet and whatever because there's someone from Dublin down picking up a car. And it was me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How weird is that?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's the universe now.
What else happened? Parking in Cork, nightmare. It's got worse since I left.
That's disgusting. Do you like Prosecco?
Drink it.
I will drink it.
Drink it.
But it'll probably taste nicer the more you drink it.
Drink it.
But it's cheap piss, is it? Like my wife loves Prosecco.
It's fucking organic.
Oh, sure, look, fuck it. That's why it tastes like shit.
You'll have no hangover.
All right. Okay.
And it's extra dry, so you can have it during dry January. I know what you're laughing at. So you can have dry martini.
Oh, it is dry. I always wonder why you can have something wet and it's like...
What's your drink of choice?
Beamish. I like, I love cider as well. I like Cronin cider.
Cider's good.
Cider's nice. Yeah. Cider in the summer, Beamish in every day that I'd be out if I was having a drink. I love Beamish.
I love whiskey. Do you like whiskey?
I like Jameson.
Love Jameson.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Jameson.
Jameson and ginger ale, and like a couple of cubes of ice.
Jameson is medicinal.
In a hotel bar late at night.
I wouldn't even bother with the ice.
Wouldn't you?
No, I'd go neat. Just put it in your mouth and let it absorb through your things in your mouth, whatever they're called, the holes in your mouth, and it goes right up into your brain. It's brilliant.
So would you put a drop of Jameson or a drop of ginger ale into it?
No. I would drive down from Dublin to go to Buckley's pub in Whitechurch and have a neat whiskey with my dad. And obviously I'd wait an hour or two till I sobered up and then I'd drive back up to Dublin.
I've passed that pub. I'll drive past that pub now tonight, right?
Yeah.
And I must pass it 200 times a year.
Yeah.
Is it a nice bar?
Oh, it's fabulous.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. And I have to say that my sister married the Buckleys.
Oh, well, you have to say it so.
Yeah. So it's the only pub in the village.
But it's to the dead. Like, obviously, drink driving is horrendous and you can't drink drive. But, like years ago when we were growing up, like my old man now, like if he was coming home, he would definitely stop in 3 pubs. He'd find 3 pubs.
Yeah.
And you'd go, and that's how I would have seen, we'll say, the likes of Buckley's years ago. Like,
totally. It would have been one of the ones on the way home.
What's the other one there off the crossroads?
There was the Burnfort one. There's the Country Squire was there. There's one, I can't remember, there's one in Bottle Hill.
Bottle Hill is the one I'm thinking of, actually.
That's a great one. Killavullen area.
And my dad stopped in there for a pint at Christmas, take Christmas, and he said, Jesus, great pint in there.
Do you remember the Bowler's Rest in Blackpool near the Grotto?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Georgie Bowler. And we were too young to drink, but like we'd come from school and we'd have like a bag of potatoes and a DC's orange or whatever, and tenor and stuff. But like, yeah, those days are kind of gone, aren't they? You can't drink and drive.
How did you get it? No, well, you can, but it's
order me a taxi.
But it's frowned upon, and you'll get fucking. and rightly so, you get put off the road. Like,
no, you can't be drinking. You can't.
No, you can't.
Even my dad wouldn't know. Like.
Yeah, I see older people don't give a fuck still back to country.
Well, my dad, in fairness to him, during COVID, he turned his kitchen into a whiskey bar.
In fairness to him.
The one pub in the village was shut down. Obviously, Buckley's was shut down. So he took the what do you call them? The measures, the optics, lined them up across the shelf, and all the vulnerables would come in with their disposables and they take a shot. No, in fairness, they'd all sit 2 metres apart, and they only got the COVID 4 or 5 times over the years. But I'd drive down, I'd go outside my 2K, my 5K, my 10K, whatever, fuck that. And I used to go down and sit in the garden with them.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, what was my dad say? I said, do you remember the days when Corona was just a beer and Donald was just a duck? And then he turns to his friend Mary and he goes, are you having the Pfizer or are you having the Johnson Johnson? She goes, I'll take any prick I can get at my age, no Joe. So you'd have a great laugh at them, like.
Yeah. I think I might have been saying this on the last podcast. On Stephen's Day this year, I went back to my old man's from Newmarket, back in Duhallow.
For the Long Puck?
Back to the Long Puck.
You have to do the Long Puck, boy.
And we went on a bloody pub tour now, a rural pub tour. We were in all backwater places, gorgeous
How did you do
place.
a pub tour if you were doing the Long Puck? Do you mean after the Long Puck?
So I drove. I was a designated driver. My father and my son Dylan, 27-year-old.
Yeah.
And my grandmother passed away before Christmas. So I said, look, Dad, do you want to go back and we'll do a bit of a thing? And I said, I'll drive, but when we get to Killavullen, I'm fucking having a pint then.
Yeah.
It was still only 5 pubs, but 5 pints. But like, my God, the pub scene in Ireland used to be so great because on St. Stephen's Day in Ireland, it's what pretty much any day was like, or any Saturday was like, 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. It's a detriment to rural Ireland, really. Like, obviously, there's no cure for it. You can't, like, you're not going to put in bus links all over the place.
No, you're not.
Like.
And I know I look like an alcoholic, but I can't drink it. Like, my show is called Wine O'Clock, but I'd only have the one, really. Like, Les, you can have the rest of that. Like, after one, I'm anybody's. And I think that's down to the fact that you need to drive home. Like, you need to just have one with a meal, or, you can't even have one.
Yeah, I've no tolerance either.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was...
You've no liver left, do you?
Well, no, I'd stay all right, I'd say. It's somewhere in there. But
we're the same age now, I'd say our livers would be the same.
Yeah, I did a lot of
shape.
damage now to the body down through the years.
Shoddy enough, wouldn't I?
I'm only trying to start to trying to sort it out there now with the 369 and the green juices.
Milk thistle? I get the milk thistle into you, right? It tastes like dinosaur's wee, but 20 drops, dash of water, knock it back. It's like echinacea.
What'll it do for me?
Apparently it fixes the liver.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I tried to get my dad on the milk thistle, because I just thought, he likes the Guinness and whiskey, I'll get him on the milk thistle. And at the time, my mum was unwell, like she was, on her last furlong, we'll say. And she used to keep tea tree oil, and she used to sniff it to keep germs away from her because her lungs weren't great. Anyway, Dad got mixed up between the tea tree oil and the milk thistle. He took 20 drops of tea tree. That is stronger than Dettol now. Stronger than Dettol. 20 drops of it, dash of water, knocked it back. And he rang me and he said, I'm not sure about taking these 20 drops every day. It's burning, throw it off me. I said, but you're not sick, are you? He goes, no, I'm not. And I said, but what do you take? And he goes, and he went over to the counter. It was the tea tree he was knocking back. Could have killed him.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that definitely could have killed him.
20 fucking drops of tea tree.
I had a cold at the weekend and I had tea tree oil inside in a tissue and it was strong enough to go through a blocked nose.
But nothing could kill Dad. He's a cockroach. He had a heart attack in the bog in Whitechurch the other day, or the other week, and the helicopter came from CUH, the defibrillator came from the petrol station in Whitechurch Village, and he had 3 ribs broken. My brother-in-law, Dan, broke his ribs, kept him alive, gave him an implant. He was right as rain inside the CUH eating a chicken sandwich a couple of hours later.
Fucking amazing.
And all the staff just went in and had a gawk at him going, can we just stare at you, because this doesn't happen.
Modern medicine baffled.
And they even looked back, they tracked over the defibrillator and they were like, Jesus, everything happened at the right time. It was all appropriate. You are a freak.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's great.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. And then he cooked dinner for us at Christmas Day. 21 of us he cooked dinner for.
Is this after?
Yeah, a couple of weeks after.
Sure, fuck's sake, there was 2
what
or
else
3
did you
weeks
do?
Exactly, there's 2 or 3 weeks that passed like at that stage.
Yeah,
Come on,
right.
get over it.
Get over
for fuck's
yourself.
sake. Tell me, Norma, what are you watching now on telly at the moment? What are you watching on Netflix?
I don't have a telly.
Or on YouTube? Or is there anything you're watching? What are you consuming? Or are you not consuming anything?
To be fair, I'm just watching. I have 3 teenagers.
Okay.
So I'm just watching them. And they have the telly. They have it robbed, really. So I'm divorced. And in his house, the telly is the size of this room. Do you know, men, they like big things. My telly doesn't even work. But some arsehole came to the door recently and I admitted, I said, look, I have a telly in there. I've just moved in. I don't even use it. I had to pay the €160. It's not even hooked up.
For the dodgy box, is it?
No, I should pay €160 for TV licence. No, I don't even have a dodgy box.
Imagine if people were going around door to door selling dodgy boxes. That'd be a right good way to do it.
Could you get me a dodgy box?
I don't know how to get them. I got
You
enough.
look like you know how to get them.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Norma.
Can I just say I couldn't tell really what age you'd be.
What would you have thought? Now, you know my fucking age now, so this is no good.
I do know, but I was thinking, it's the hair, you see. It's the hair coming out at random angles.
Yeah.
Is like, you could be in your 30s, right? No bother. But at a distance, you could put you in Vikings. You could put you in Vikings as a 70-year-old if we shut you down.
As a fucking 70-year-old?
Come on, like.
What's the part? If it's a big part, like, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So you're watching your daughters. What do you mean by that? Is you're like you're
But we do need to fix your eyebrows.
I have no eyebrows. Oh my God. Can you fix them now? Because I'll tell you what, I was looking at a TikTok the other day.
Noel is going to leave you if you don't fix your eyebrows.
No, I've no eyebrows and they're very...
No, this isn't permanent, right? This is just...
I was thinking about getting my eyebrows done
temporary.
for the Opera House.
For the operas? Yeah. Oh, you'll have to. Otherwise your face will look like a butt cheek. And it's grand and all having the goatee or the beard, whatever you want to call it. My goatee's nearly as big as your goatee. I have to pluck it every day.
I am going to ignore that comment as you put eyeshadow or eyeliner on me, is it?
Lads, what do you think?
Thoughts French. Great.
No, stop moving.
Gorgeous. Actually.
So you can get dye for like tenner in Boots or wherever you want to do your... Keep talking. You don't have to.
Oh no, I'm just enjoying it. But like, no, I honestly, I'll show you my TikTok algorithms there because I was looking at a guy who got his eyebrows done, and it's for expressions. I do a lot of facial expressions in my show.
Do. And if you've got 900 people watching you in the Opera House, they deserve to see your expressions. They paid enough.
They paid enough to see 2 fucking eyebrows, Norma. You're dead right. I have a nose, 2 eyes, a mouth.
I've got a nose for everybody. My nickname was Norma Nose in school.
Norma Nose.
Mine was Connie Tits.
Did you have tits?
Yeah, Connie Tits. No, I did Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat in second year, and I played Mrs. Potiphar, and they had to put tits in a bra on me, Connie Tits.
You didn't actually have tits, because men have man boobs.
I'd have a nice pair of man boobs now.
Do you have a bit of would they be bigger than mine?
I haven't looked at yours now.
My left one's bigger than my right.
Yeah, but often breasts are larger on one side than the other.
The chicken fillet on the right. God love a scene. I prefer the right one, but it is smaller.
Are you just more attached to it? Like, do you have names for your tits?
I don't. No.
I think you should name them.
Yeah.
I call mine Lefty and Righty.
Lefty and Righty.
Yeah. And I can kind of move them as well like that when I do that.
Jesus, that's proper muscle. Yeah. Flex.
Sure, look, listen, I'm more than just a pretty face, with a podcast.
With 2 eyebrows?
Yeah. Are my eyebrows good, lads?
Yeah.
They're actually great.
I'm delighted.
Because to be fair now, with the podcast and all, if you looked a state, I'd rub them off.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm gonna show you afterwards. I was looking at TikToks the other day about eyebrows for expressions.
Noelle is going to love them.
Yeah, sure.
Now they're only a bit of eyeshadow dust, so they might be gone off by the time you get home. But I'll give you the thing to take with you.
I can work on it. It's for the 14th because I'm getting it filmed. I'm getting the show filmed as well.
This should be every day now.
Every day.
Every day.
When I go down to my local for a few pints with all the men.
Yeah. Am I right?
They like it.
Am I right? I am.
No, you see, I'm just after seeing Sheahan there now and he's laughing profusely. So now I think that
I don't mind him with his sculpted head.
I now think that these
so
are these clown
some of us
eyelashes.
An eyebrow.
Because if they're clown eyelashes,
no, he's natural eyebrows. Don't mind that.
But look at those look, the 3 lads here have fantastic eyelashes or eyebrows.
They do.
You don't know what it's like, lads, to grow up in a world where you can not really express yourself properly from the head up, from the forehead up.
Are you 100% Irish?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, there's no foreign genes there. No, same with me.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
we're grand, we're grand.
Like Cork and Kerry, I'd say. Back to and then Africa.
Yeah,
I'd say that's it.
Maybe.
There's nowhere else.
Yeah,
Vikings
maybe,
or maybe the Vikings. There may have been a bit of raping and pillaging in there somewhere. Definitely.
Are we supposed to be doing some homework, or are we supposed to talk about the wars or the news or anything?
I was going to go play the game. Do you ever play the game?
Oh, charades. 2 words.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember play the game?
Twink and Derek.
Derek Davis. Fucking hell, yeah.
Oh, your game. Sorry, play your game, yeah.
But I do remember playing the game. We used to love that.
It.
Yeah. But what's it called now? Like,
it was so simple. Charades.
Charades. That's all it is.
It's just so simple. 2 words. Sounds like. It's like
First,
cheapest chips. Everyone watched it.
Everyone watched it. RT, get fucking play the game back. Myself and Norma.
Seriously?
Norma,
Oh my God.
she's the woman's captain.
Oh my God.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll put in the email tomorrow.
No, fuck RTE, right?
Okay, just in case.
Right,
Just in case.
No, they haven't
come
a
in.
bean. They haven't a bean.
Okay, who are we going to?
We could go to Cork RTE. They have an office there instead.
Let's go to Cork. Now, we still love RT Dublin, but like, there's a Cork RT. Let's get it
They're
done.
main up in Dublin. Oh, you'd have to bring your own sandwich.
Yeah, but I do bring my sandwiches with me when I go out of Cork anyway, because I don't trust food.
You do, don't
I do bring
you?
sandwiches with me all the time.
Hanging cheese.
Hanging cheese.
And in the tin foil wrapper.
You can't beat it, girl. You can't beat it.
Tin foil wrapper.
Yeah, I love. Do you like?
My two aunties came up to Dublin to see this play, right? Award-winning play now. It won best. It was very la-di-da, right? I had notions. They sat in the front row and they opened the tin foil ham and cheese sandwiches. They're from Eileen's dead, God rest her, Young Grove near Middleton, and Duncorney.
My mother-in-law's a bit like that. She'd be like, on Christmas Day, she spent about 3 hours getting ready upstairs and came down in a beautiful dress now, like that she'd be going to a wedding, because my parents were coming over, like, just old school. It's pure respect, like, you know.
Totally.
Like, it's gone, like it's going, but it's lovely to see it. Like, I think that's lovely now, them with the sandwiches. It's a bit funny as well, but like,
one,
it is
one of
lovely.
the aunties,
like.
her dying wish to me, because she knew I was writing Wine O'Clock, and she knew it was a bit sketchy because it's about Tinder and stuff, and she was just like, just love, keep it classy, keep it classy.
Oh, did you?
No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
no.
Well, you're not supposed to take everyone's advice,
No,
you know. Norma, we're going to play a game called Trending Topics with Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan. We have 3 trending topics.
Do we?
It's what's trending in the world today.
Not very trendy.
Well, I think you're trendy enough. I think that's a nice Gansey that you have on there. There's multicolours in it.
Thank you.
You know,
It's from pennies, €5.
€5 pennies.
Yeah.
This game is very simple. 3 things are trending. I'll throw it out. If something happens, something happens. If something doesn't happen, then we just move on to the next one and we get into the body of the conversation. Hashtag
The body.
Jessie Buckley.
Oh, Jessie Buckley.
Jessie
She's a
Buckley.
great body, doesn't she?
Yes.
She does have a great
Yes.
body. Like she's all woman, right? Like she's not.
She's nearly a man. She's all woman.
No, you're wrong there
I
now.
think
She's
so.
actually very feminine and soft.
Yeah.
But she's not all this muscly and scrawny and tanned
I
and
think she's strong and like
strong, but normal. A normal, beautiful woman.
Yeah. Very attractive.
Now, if you know her, could you
don't.
pass a message on from
I
me?
will. What's the message?
Could she stop trying to lick the wax out of Paul Mescal's ear when they're doing the red carpets together?
I'll say that to her.
It's all gone a bit touchy-feely.
Okay.
Because they're not dating, they're not.
I don't think they're dating.
It's a little bit touchy-feely, graspy,
Would
lovey.
you be interested in sampling a bit of Paul Mescal's wax if it was available?
Oh, God, you could sell that, couldn't you?
You could make a
money
few bob out of it. Like, what's he doing with it? Is he just throwing it away?
What's he
Could
doing
we
with
get
it?
into his house, take out his earbuds, kind of
But you
fashion our own
have you
soap out of it?
noticed? Have you noticed them in interviews that they're all, I love you. Like she was saying the other day, oh my God, Paul, you're like a drink of water. And I'm like, if you called me a drink of water, I think that's an insult. Oh, you drink of water.
What does that mean, though? What's she trying to say there?
She's like, I could drink you like a drink of water. You make me human. And I was just like, come on.
That's
now.
Kerry. That's the Kerry.
Is
in her,
it
like,
Kerry?
Yeah, there's a bit of all animalistic. All,
Because do you remember-
my wife is from Kerry now. She's always trying to
Is she
fucking
from
drink.
Kerry?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
yeah.
can't help it.
Did you remember when your man won the Oppenheimer, the Cork fella, Cillian Murphy?
Yes.
And
now
every-
that was a proper prize to win.
Proper prize.
Do you know what I mean?
Ah, no, they'll win the proper prize as well.
Do you think so?
Oh, Jessie's brilliant, Paul's brilliant. But do you remember when the Emily Blunt one would come up and start doing the touchy-feely, licky ear to Cillian Murphy? Do you remember the deadpan face?
Cillian's cool as
He's
ice.
dead. Oh, cool
Yeah.
as ice. He just had that face of,
Yeah.
get your hands off me, Blunt. You know,
I'm
married.
taken. I'm opening my
taken.
own place
Yeah.
in Dingle as well. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to get on to Cornelius' podcast, but he won't respond to my emails. That's probably what he was thinking of.
Did you ask him to come on?
No, he's been asking me. And I'm
Oh, he's
like,
asking you to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's just talked to me the whole time.
Sorry,
Give
that
it a
deserves
break.
drink.
I'll get back to you.
Cheers.
All right, Cillian. Jesus.
Harassing.
But you did work with Cillian in intermission. Oh my God.
Did intermission, and I was in a book club with his wife, and she's very nice. She's lovely. She told me to be careful about going into comedy because I was starting up a thing called Heal Your Hole at the time. And she said, you know, if you go into comedy, you mightn't be taken seriously for the straight parts. She was right. I didn't listen to her, but well.
I don't know. Is that the case? Is that the
It
case?
is the fucking case.
Is it?
Oh, God, yeah. I also think there's a
shame to
little
hear
bit,
that.
when you move into comedy, you're having such crack. Like yesterday, I did an audition for 2 different things this week. One is for, what's the person that looks over a dead, raped body?
A pervert.
No, that's really... No, we can't laugh. No, it's not a pervert.
Pathologist.
Pathologist. So I had one audition for a pathologist, and then I had an audition for detective or inspective, something crime, another dead bodies. 2 different things this week.
Oh my God, I'd love that part. We're watching Prime Suspect at the moment with...
But nobody's going to take you seriously. Like, no one's going to give you the part of crime
I'm
detective.
afraid she was raped and mutilated, as you can see from the body here.
My agent sent me back the one from the pathologist. I made up my own lines and I was just like, it's just the body here and the knife mark. I just think rape-wise, I would say, I started making it like rape-wise isn't a word. I was like, rape-wise, possibly. Knife incision, penknife, because I didn't have time to learn the full script. So I just did bullet points of the script. I did my own version of it. Get on with it, like.
But sometimes, like, do you know, do you ever watch House, do you know, the way he's kind of a bit quirky? Sometimes they'll be like, that interview was very quirky. Maybe she could be the quirky pathologist going around.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
Maybe.
You haven't got to know yet.
Haven't got to know yet.
Yeah, so it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Manifest it.
So, but Jessie is brilliant.
Jessie is brilliant. And fair play to her. And I'm only having the crack about her being from Kerry. Obviously, I just have a chip on my shoulder about people from Kerry in general.
Is she younger or older than Noelle?
I don't know how old she
went
is.
To school. Oh no, she went to Thurles School, didn't she? She went boarding. She's posh.
Is she?
Well,
yeah. Well,
you don't go boarding if you've no money.
Well, I went boarding and we'd fuck off. I just think my parents were just trying to get rid of me though. They were like, they took out a credit union loan to get rid of me for 5 years.
So you're posh.
I wouldn't say I'm posh now.
You don't go boarding unless you've loads of money.
I was the only one and there was 5 of us in the family. So I just think it was like, let's get rid of him.
Where did you come in the line?
I was first. I was very annoying though. I know I was annoying. Like I've got ADHD and nobody knew what ADHD was in the 80s. I was just that annoying person in the 80s and 90s and noughties and up until recently.
Did the boarding school find you annoying?
No, because I think there was a lot of us fucking annoying in there. Do you know, like...
My cousins were there. They said all they were fed was Spam and Smash.
Oh, the food was horrendous, Norma. Honest to God.
This isn't Fermoy.
This isn't Coleman's and Fermoy. And like I'm an overweight man now and I definitely think it's because I had the camel approach to food, which is you'd be there for 3 weeks when I was in first year, you'd be there for 3 weeks and then you'd come home for a weekend and you just eat for the 20 to 48 hours when you're at home and then back in then for penance.
Did you get beaten and touched?
No, I never got touched, and I'm thankful for that. Did I get beaten? There was a lot of kind of weird punishments going on. We were in that kind of awkward time, and you would have been there as well. You'd know that time where corporal punishment was kind of going, but there was still a few cunts there that didn't agree with it going. No. And they did psychological stuff. Like I remember I had to kneel outside the library one time with 2 Bibles in each hand, like that, in my pyjamas, put there at about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
How long?
The priest never came. I suppose he said, I'll be back for you. And he never came back. I had to go to bed at around 4 o'clock. I was like, yeah, he just left me there. Yeah.
Have you got guns from doing that?
Well, they're probably gone now because that was about 40 years ago.
40 years ago?
Or 30 years ago. Anyway.
Do you know that men have bigger guns than women? Because
we're men. We're
pulling
better.
their plumps since they found it.
Are we just better, are we?
Yeah, I don't know. Women have bingo wings.
I've a bit of bingo wings.
Do you
as
have a bit
well,
of bingo going?
Yeah. How would you get rid of bingo wings?
Keep pulling your plum.
All right, okay, I'll get on that now straight away. I'll wait till this episode is over though, because you know I think I don't think YouTube will put it up.
It would look really weird under the table.
So anyway, Norma, tell us more about.
Tell me more about boarding school.
So Jessie Buckley, anyway, what were you saying about her?
Paul Mescal.
Earwax. Earwax is the safe word.
Earwax is the safe word. Yeah.
Hashtag. We move on to hashtag stamps.
I've nothing to say on stamps really. I think what are stamps for? Posting letters, is it?
You're right.
But like,
and you said you had nothing to fucking say.
Okay, well, I always have something to say. But
do you remember? Like, have you any relationship with stamps?
I think stamps were about to go because of the email situation, but they've come back in because all the kids are using Vinted. You know, they're posting their clothes around the place.
Oh yeah.
Because the Christmas card thing's gone, isn't it?
Well, we didn't send any Christmas cards this year now.
I sent a birthday card to my dad the other day from Dublin because, you know, that generation do like a card.
And I think we might have sent something to my mother-in-law, actually. My wife might have sent something. But I would never send any.
But the kids are mad for it now because they have to keep, but that's not even stamps. Then they have to go in and get a stamp on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell me about the stamps anyway.
It's trending. Like, the only reason I think, because I remember growing up as a boarder, I would have wrote a lot of letters. There was no mobile phones, so I was writing home. Love letters.
So you could write?
I'm able to.
And read?
Yeah, I'm able to do both. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. And I'm like, whatever. Like there's you just see the beard, but there's a lot going on behind his beard.
Behind the ADHD.
Reading and writing.
Great.
Yeah.
Well done for my.
Fair play. Shout out to St. Coleman's for getting me, making me. I failed my Leaving Cert, Norma. There we go. It came out now. Like, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, failed maths. So that means you fail your Leaving Cert.
Really?
Technically, yeah. I'm kind of throwing it out there now, the last 2 or 3 podcasts.
Am I
need to
right
stop
though
saying it.
that you had the sense to get a job and buy a house when all us flutes were just getting heavy into debt?
Have you done?
Did I hear that somewhere?
You've done a bit of research, I'd say now.
I bumped into someone earlier and they said you're not as thick as you look.
No, they're wrong. They're wrong. I'm exactly as thick as I look. But yeah, I went to the College of Life.
Yes.
Started selling cars, working in the motor industry.
Brilliant.
And then I sashayed into the food and drinks world. I ran a pub in London.
Okay.
Yeah. I had a good old crack. No, don't get me wrong. I had a good old crack. And I bought an old house when I was young.
That's genius.
Yeah, I'm delighted. I'm friends with all my friends that went to college. And do you know what I mean? You're like, there's no difference. I don't think there's any difference.
No.
College is overrated, small bit.
No, I did do 6 years in college.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think college is so rated. Yeah. I think everybody should go.
Well,
but only for 6 years. Otherwise, it's a load of shit.
My mother made me do a serious qualification before I went into drama school.
Accounting?
I did commerce. So, but I specialised in marketing. Anyway, I only use it for like running myself. But then I went into the drama school thing. So
drama was your first love though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I knew that from the age of 4. I knew like that I was going to be an actor. Yeah.
But didn't you get a big part in the Opera House when you were about 11 or 12?
I did. No, like I was writing essays when I was, when I could write, saying when I grow up I want to be. So I kind of knew. My mother found a few of them. And I did do Little Red Riding Hood in the Cork Opera House at the age of 11. And that was big. Like I thought Panto was the pinnacle. Yeah. That was the Oppenheimer. That was as good as it got in this county. Because there was no serious drama.
No, not really. No, not really. For me, like even doing a show in the Opera House, I pinch myself sometimes. I'm like, I'm actually doing a show in the
You are sold out nearly.
It's not sold out.
Sorry, there's another couple of seats to go.
There's a few seats to go. Yeah, but you'd want to get on it, is what I would say.
But Little Red Riding Hood was Panto, and that was a great learning ground. Yeah, it was brilliant with the Montforts.
And then I'm right in saying then you took your studies seriously, you did your degree, and then did you go to London then to do your course? Was it in the...
Sorry, yes, RAD, Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, is a very posh school for drama. So I thought I was going to be a serious actor. I thought I was going to be like Jessie Buckley, Cillian Murphy, because actually my first play was an Enda Walsh play, and Cillian started with Disco Pigs with Eileen Walsh and did amazing out of it. Then I followed on with the next Enda Walsh play called Bedbound, and I won loads of awards. But then no one takes me seriously anymore.
Lads, you want to cop yourselves on now, okay? Norma needs to be taken seriously from this fucking moment on. I'm not having it.
But do you ever watch things, even when you're watching like Oppenheimer or something and you're going, they're acting. I just want to do comedy. It's really bad.
I love comedy. But I do think there's good room to do
funny bones. Like you're...
They're like... Yeah, a few of them. A few of them are funny, yeah. A few of them. Not all of them. Some are depressed. So I have a few, but my feet now are depressed.
What do you do to get over depression?
Affirmations. Deep breaths.
Right.
Weed.
Cannabis.
Right. Yeah. Cannabis would be the best thing actually for me now to get over depression.
Okay.
Or over anything. Actually. A little bit
just
of a bake.
Not give a fuck.
Late at night, I tell you now, I could have the weight of the world on my shoulders. The mortgage is coming out. I don't have enough money. We need a boiler went there at Christmas. The kids are hitting each other and there's another fucking disease with this fella. He's got ADHD. This fella's autistic. This fella's dyspraxic. The wife is throwing daggers at me and I'll have a little J. They're all gone to bed at maybe 11:30. And everything's grand then. Everything is just, what was I even worrying about? Sure, look, they're grand.
Should I do it?
I would never tell anyone what to do, but
because
I don't think it's up to yourself.
Yeah, because when I was on...
In moderation, and look, it should be legal. It grows out of the ground. We won't get into the debate of it. But in moderation, in the right environment.
I tried a little bit
and that's
it didn't really agree with me.
Yeah. Try a little bit less.
I felt like someone was trying to put me in a straitjacket and telling me to relax, and I wanted to go do the dishes. I was like, I'm not going to have a good time. I'm not going to relax. No way. And then I started to get paranoid. They're all talking about me, and then the people started levitating.
Oh yeah. Did you do it in a room with people like?
2 different times. One was the straitjacket. The other time was the paranoid levitating one.
So what I would recommend, right, or what a friend told
Maybe not.
what a friend told me, I don't do it myself, but a friend told me that you need to do, right, is be by yourself.
Be by yourself.
In your own house with the door locked.
Would you be doing things to yourself? Or
Well, you can if you want to. That's entirely up to yourself.
Right.
I'd often do things to myself. I make myself a bowl of cornflakes. I just scurry quickly now for that one.
Apparently, I won't ask, but apparently it's nice to do it as a couple.
It is.
To take a little bit of a relaxant.
Yeah.
That it can accentuate it can accentuate the orgasm, but it can floppy the jalopy.
So that is very true. That is very true. The orgasm is
So the woman.
Well, I've
should
never
be
had a female orgasm, but I would imagine that
the woman should be like definitely chill the fuck out and get the to-do list out of her head, and the
Yes.
man probably shouldn't be.
Well, the man could. There's but this is a hypothetical scenario. Let's say he had an old blue little tablet. We'll say.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I've never done them because
Right.
it's not what women do. But
Well, I'll tell you now. This is
would you
just
take
something
half
that
a
a
pill?
good friend of mine
A
said to me.
quarter? Would your friend take a quarter, a half, or a full?
He would tell you that he would take one. That's what he would tell you. And that's what he told me. And
It was blue.
And the only thing is he regretted taking the one because he had a banging headache for about 24 hours afterwards and a raging erection for about 18 hours.
How did you get rid of the gear stick?
The gear stick,
joystick.
you'd imagine.
The joystick.
Well, it was definitely, again, this is his own words. He
go
said
for a
it was,
jog.
you wouldn't be wearing any tracksuit pants anyway. You fucking wouldn't.
Like a tent.
It'd be like a fucking tent, honest to God. And you'd want to be at home for 24 hours. But
My advice to everyone is start with a quarter.
start with a quarter.
And that was just to because once I wanted to sleep on a flight to America because I had a meeting when I got there, and luckily I started with a quarter because it knocked me out for 9 hours. It was Xanax. Sorry,
I thought
Xanax.
you were talking about Viagra there for a
Sorry,
second. I was like, what the
no,
fuck?
Xanax. It was Xanax. Someone
Xanax,
lent me a Xanax going, take this, it'll get you. And I said, okay, I'll start with a quarter now. Sure, I drooled and spat on someone and woke up at the other side.
I've never had a Xanax now, but I hear they're great to knock you out. All right,
They're
like
great.
that.
No, I haven't done one since.
Yeah.
Apparently we have a load of Xanax at home in a cupboard since the mother died. It's out of date, but apparently that doesn't matter.
Sure, look, listen, there's only one way to find out, Norma. Have
I
a
will.
quarter of one, book a
one
flight to
later.
America and see how it goes.
See how it goes.
That was stamps. Do you see what I mean? Do you know what I mean? See what I mean?
The blue stamp.
Stamps.
I did meet a fella on Tinder and he said, I would like you to put Viagra on my tongue and the line on my cock. And I thought he meant a catheter. I was like, do you mean you have a catheter? Like a catheter on your cock? And he goes, no, like line of cocaine. I said, oh, no, I'm from Cork. We don't need cocaine, Jesus. And then he said, well, why we both do poppers? I said, listen, bud, it's a defibrillator you'll be needing.
Fucking hell.
No, I ran.
I missed Tinder. I met my wife online. I did.
you?
I met Noelle online on Plenty of Fish. And
Terrible name.
I know. It's desperate name. And geez, it was whirlwind romance, and we were married 7 months after we met and all that kind of stuff, and brilliant now, absolutely fantastic. But I missed Tinder by about maybe 2 or 3 months.
That's okay.
What is it? Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
no, it's fine. It's fine.
like,
They're the same thing. They're all the same.
I kind of missed out those, because I never had anyone going, take a line of cocaine off my teeth.
Oh, Jesus. That was weirder than that.
Was there weird than that?
Oh, yeah. This fella pulled up in a white Range Rover and I was like, sorted, I could do it a few quid. Opened the door. The smell of petrol out of the car. He had a can of petrol and I love the smell of petrol. Do you remember as a kid you'd be sniffing the lawnmower?
Remember well.
Oh, I'd be high off it.
Yeah.
But this was a strong smell of petrol.
Simpler times, Norma.
Simpler times.
Simpler times.
He also had a strimmer, a chainsaw and a can of petrol in the car.
Oh, you didn't get into that car,
I
obviously.
didn't.
Yeah,
I called him the chainsaw Texas murderer. And he wasn't even a gardener, he was an accountant. So, no, I didn't risk it.
Fucking hell above tonight. Yeah, no, I jest, obviously. But like I'd say, it is grim Tinder. I've heard grim Tinder stories down through the years.
Grand for me because I was coming out of a divorce and I was just trying to pull
Having a
up
bit
the
of crack,
cobwebs.
like, yeah.
Yeah. But the sister now, she's gone, but like I know people who are trying to settle down And, you know, it's tricky getting a fella off the apps. You'd have to bring in no sex before marriage again, I think, to get a fella up the aisle these days.
But you know, the other thing as well that's very popular now, right, that I see with the young kids around there, the young comedians around there, is this polyamorous lifestyle that's going around the place, which is basically...
Tell me more about poly, though, because I heard of 2 different polys. Is poly where we just go with the flow and, like, I'm a leprechaun? No, I can hump a hump in the wall, or I can do a cucumber, I can do you, or I can do everyone.
All holes a goal. Every hole's a goal.
Every hole's a goal.
Yeah.
How many people are involved?
As many as far as I'm aware, you can have multiple partners.
But you're like...
I could be going out with you, and I could be out with Alessio over there, and Sheahan as well at the same time, and then Noel. Four people I'm going out with.
So you can go out with a load of them, and you don't have to be having gangbangs. It's just.
Well, you can if lads. Would you be interested? Peter?
God, no, lads. No. Honestly, lads, no.
They're not interested, Norma. So that's me fucking being shot down again. Like,
no, I've never had a threesome.
No, I nearly did. I nearly did, yeah, but I didn't. It didn't end up in the end. Fucking got it. Still another thing that I fucking...
text Noel there, and I'll come back with you after, and we'll give it a lash, and we'll see.
There's no point. She's going to say no. There's no point.
Listen, myself and Noel could have great crack, and we'll let you mind the kids.
I'll video it. Give her...
I've never been with a woman either.
Haven't you? I've been with a woman. No, that's the fun thing I have been with. I've never been with a man.
You're not bisexual then?
No, but I wouldn't give a shit about that. Like, I'm not attracted to men though. I wouldn't be.
I'm not attracted to women.
You know, but I'd say if I had fucking
I love men.
You do love men?
I do like them. No, I've never had an affair. I'd never go near a married man.
Yeah.
I would never I'd never any of that stuff. But, like, men are fucking useless. But, like...
Hold on a second now. Do you know that you're actually talking to a man here? I think we're great.
Did you know?
If I said to you, no, women are fucking useless.
Yeah, but we're nagging bitches.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that.
If you have an orgasm, right?
Right. Every time I have sex, no problem.
So if I have an orgasm, my chi is increased, my energy is increased, my life force is increased. If you have an orgasm, your chi is decreased, your energy is decreased, and you're good for nothing. Yeah. That is a fact.
Yeah. I want to go to sleep.
So why aren't we having them like 3 times a day and you're having them 1 time a week?
Yeah, I'd say that's just kind of a tough look kind of vibes. Like it is harder for the lady, all right. Like, but just try harder. I'd say, like, fucking.
Try harder.
Well, is it up to the man? I think this is the thing. It's always the man that gets the blame here. Like, is it up to me if I? Like, I don't see why it's up to the man. I think
it's up to the woman's state of mind as well.
I think it's up to the couple.
It's up to the couple.
You know, they have to try and work together.
They have to work together.
I did not think that we'd be talking about this.
Can we cut this bit out?
We can, yeah.
Oh, yeah, great.
We can cut this out.
Great.
We can. Hashtag screen time.
But sure, that's the same as Netflix, isn't it?
It is the same as Netflix. Yeah. The reason I put that down there, I have small kids now, and they're on the fucking.
Oh, sorry, we can talk about kids.
Yeah.
So you've 2.5. You've 3 kids.
3 kids.
3 kids, and I've 3 kids.
And you've 3. I've 3 boys, and you've 3 girls.
Yes.
You've twins as well.
2 during the Leaving Cert, identical twins, and 1 in TY.
Identical twins.
Yes.
Were they fun?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they friends? Are they friendly with each other?
Oh, it's different. They. Oh, I thought you farted. Get off that broken floorboard there, bye. That was a right ripper. So, no, they were great crack because up to the age of 3, it's horrific. Like, you're averaging 2 hours sleep a night sometimes. But after the age of 3, identical twins just want each other. They will always go to each other, and the relationship is fantastic. Yeah. Whether they're fighting or whether they're mad about each other, it's so special.
Yeah. And are they friends now? Are they doing this? Are there plans to do the same course?
They're doing the Leaving Cert, you never know. They might do the same course, they'll put stuff down. But like they'd be inside in Dicey Riley's, that's the pub in Dublin. And, they might snog a fella and then they go, come here. They go over to the sister, I'm not really into him. Do you want to go off him? And they just swap dresses. And the other one would go, yeah, grand.
That's fucking hilarious.
No, I could be wrong. Maybe I just made that up in case it goes out there. And there was one night they rang me from outside the nightclub. They were going, we're having trouble getting in here, Mum. But Pedro is on the door and we've told him that you'll take him on a date if you let us in because he's realised our ID is fake. Anyway, Pedro said no, but didn't they go round the back of Dicey Riley's, up a fire escape, in through the roof and down into the nightclub? I was so proud. I
would be proud of my kids if they did that as well, honestly.
And they thumbed in Galway recently. They hitchhiked.
Yeah.
They're fucking, isn't that brilliant?
Jesus Christ almighty, that's so dangerous though.
I hitched to school from Whitechurch,
Yeah.
7 miles every day into St. Angela's.
Every day?
Every day. Stood there going, rape me, rape me, rape me. Like, literally. Now, when it came to my youngest sister, obviously they'd rotating lifts, but there was no buses from Whitechurch.
Yeah, I hitched a small bit, but I didn't I remember I was going out with a girl in Ballyhooly in 1995, and I used to hitch from Ballyclaw to Ballyhooly, and I used to think I thought I was in San Francisco in the 1960s.
Yeah, on the highway.
Yeah, on the highway. Farmers picking me up, take me as far as Castletown Road.
Well, when they told me they thumbed, after they were up at the Galway races, they'd nowhere to stay, so they stayed up all night, a gang of them. And then they thumbed back to somewhere, and you're meant to go, oh, don't you do that, that's so bold. I was going, there's fucking initiative.
There's a bit of oomph.
Fucking
they'd be all right if they're brave enough to do that.
But because there's 2 of them, you see.
Yes, they have each other's back.
They have bravery.
Yeah.
And the younger one plays for the Dubs, by the way.
Oh, you were telling me that.
Yeah, which is anti all your hurling now.
Small bit.
Yeah, she plays camogie for the Dubs.
Well, actually, it isn't really, because I love anyone who plays GA. Obviously, we'd have the old bit of a rivalry between.
Mighty.
Yeah.
Only under 16 now, but she's mighty.
Still, I think anybody who ever gets to wear their county jersey at any grade, at any level, it is an amazing achievement.
Total. And forget about county, because when she got on the county thing, in fairness to them, they all turned around, they went, don't you go back to your club now, swanning your Dublin gear around, because this time next year you could be dropped like a hot snot, and Sheila next year will be on the team.
Yeah.
So don't be getting notions, and I love that.
Yeah. Dead right.
Yeah.
Dead right. Feet on the ground. But no, I like Dublin, like when we were on up, Dublin were absolutely shocking at hurling. Now, they were actually, incidentally, they were actually pretty good at camogie back then, all right. But it's great to see it just thriving all around.
I don't care what they're doing, if they're playing lacrosse or trying to think of another weird sport. Like
table tennis.
Once they're moving and off their screens.
And off the screens. And that was beautifully tied up there to end Trending Topics with Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan. Norma, I'm really enjoying this interview / conversation.
Your eyebrows look fabulous.
I can't wait to see my eyebrows. I really can't wait to see my. I'll take a photo
It's subtle.
afterwards.
No, it's very subtle.
Yeah,
very subtle.
And I
Don't be touching them.
I can't believe that you didn't notice that. Well, I suppose you can. And I can believe, because every time I see someone out there, I'm like, they're just looking at my lack of eyebrows, aren't they?
Were you aware that you'd no eyebrows?
Yeah, I was aware of it. I was on my TikTok the other night looking at, do men put eye shadow on? Normal men. And there's a whole science behind being good looking with eyebrows. If you don't have prominent eyebrows, you're 3% less good looking or something like that.
Totally. It's an easy fix.
And it's an easy fix.
I'll send a picture to Noelle, and it takes 1 minute, she'll put the thing on, she'll mix the yolk and the yolk, paste it on, take it off after a couple of minutes, and it'll be permanent.
I'm doing my eyebrows from now on, lads, and if you have a problem with that, you can just unfollow me, right? Okay? And that's just it, okay? Sorry.
Sexy motherfucker.
Okay, I got a few questions for you. The glasses have to come on. I lost my eyesight there about 2 years ago.
Same here. Exactly 2 years ago, because we're a similar age.
Yeah.
Yep. It's funny, it just goes, doesn't it? Just went. Years of masturbation is what I was told. No, it's not actually. No.
But it just goes overnight. It went overnight, and now I'm having to fucking wear them all the time.
It's apparently it's the hormones running out of you and the sugar going into you and all the other things.
The sugar fucking going in and the hormones coming out. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me.
Right.
Norma, what are you like as a person?
I'm very normal. I'm 1 letter short of normal. Brilliant.
Did you just make that up now?
Fucking made up of that.
Write that down now. That's for the next show.
That's the name of my new show.
Fuck it, that's very good.
1 letter short of normal.
Yeah, brilliant.
Deadly.
So you think you're normal?
Well, unfortunately, when I went on Tinder recently, they all told me I had ADHD.
Mm-hmm. I think by talking to you tonight that you might.
But I'm not going to do anything about it.
I'm on the medication right now, and it's fucking amazing.
Give us one there, and I'll see.
I can't do that because that's illegal. I wouldn't do it. But I would say definitely get it assessed.
I think if you need 1 tablet, I probably need 2.
Well, I would say you definitely need to get assessed for it anyway.
But what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do with that label?
Well, you don't have to do anything with the label.
Yeah.
But if you are now, all jokes aside, if you are, I did it because they actually reached out to me. I was like, what the fuck? What you mean? And
who reached out?
ADHD now. And I got it for free then. You say I got the whole thing for free. I had to do
Because you're plugging them.
because I did a few videos for
What
them.
are they called?
ADHD Now.
ADHD Now.
And they're
I
actually
think
brilliant.
ADHD Now is fabulous. I would love to be sponsored by ADHD.
There you go, now ADHD Now. And they actually are very good because if you wanted to get a diagnosis, right, for ADHD and you went to your GP, it's like you're looking at 18 months before the jigs and the reels. These guys will have you done in less than a month.
Amazing.
Less than a month, if you are, you know.
And then you take meds, is it?
Well, you don't have to. You can do CBT, or you can do medication, or you can just have. They'll give you coping mechanisms.
So how about I just know for a fucking fact I probably do. Like I've never had the ability to read a book from cover to cover.
I couldn't either. I can now.
Yeah, but if you were paying me to do it, I'd do it. Or if it was for an exam and I wanted to do well and shove it up the teacher's
You definitely
yin-yang,
have the things.
I could read it, learn it, and come out.
Do you thrive under pressure, under deadlines?
Thrive under pressure.
Yeah. That's one of the big things, one of the big markers is waiting till the last minute, cramming it all in, and still doing the same as the people who've been they're probably hyper intelligent then as well. I'm not saying that's the thing. That's one of the things, but it does tend to be, if you're very intelligent, it goes to I would
have done well in the honours maths now, as opposed to.
I'm I failed past maths, so.
Do you know you could have done well in the honours maths if you'd crammed it?
I couldn't cram. I couldn't concentrate.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my thing.
So am I an ADHD crammer?
There's two types.
Okay.
There's two types. There's ADHD. There's two types. There's one for hyperactivity and there's one for attention deficit. But it's worth looking into, because I'll tell you why it's worth looking into. Because I had the same attitude as you. The exact same. Sure, I probably have it here. Sure, I'm as mad as a box of frogs.
Sure, look
at me.
Weren't we all bold and stupid in school?
And sure, look, I was good. And then these guys reached out and I did it, and I had a fucking crisis of confidence for about 2 weeks now, because there was loads of masking going on when I started looking into it and my upbringing and how I behaved and why I behaved that way and why I didn't actually go on and do college and all this kind of stuff. I started to unbox it and peel back the layers and a little bit of introspective looking at my life, which I think you do anyway at this age anyway.
Yeah.
And then
50 is the new 30.
50 is the new 30. And then when I did all that, I was like, okay, so how I'm fucked up. So how am I going to fucking fix my brain here now? Because I still have all this years of programming. And so I did a bit of the CBT, and I didn't really like the CBT. I think I didn't like the person who was doing it with me, actually. I might go back and try it again. But
CBT, cognitive bit of therapy.
Yeah.
Don't mind therapy.
Yeah, I didn't.
Can't be doing therapy.
I took the meds then.
Sure, it's much better just talking to me.
Getting it off your chest.
Don't mind going for therapy and digging up the shit.
Yeah.
Digging up the shit, lads.
I love fucking digging up the
I used to pick stones. Did you go around the fields and pick stones?
Never pick stones, no.
Yeah, we used to have to go around and pick stones.
In potato fields.
And throw the stones into a digger or a ditch.
For how much were we getting for that?
That's digging up the...
Was that £1 an hour?
Nothing. No one ever explained to us on the farm why we had to pick stones. And we'd have blood and muck up to here. My teenagers with the manicures, they couldn't pick their nose, never mind pick stones. But digging up the dirt, lost train of thought, definitely ADHD.
Yeah, David, what were you saying? Oh yeah, don't mind.
Cognitive based, what's it called?
Therapy. CBT.
No, don't agree
But that's therapy, putting your hands into the fucking earth and throwing rocks in there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely get a test.
Get physical. I think stop talking and start doing.
Yeah. And the meds then will give you the energy to do that.
I'd say, see, I'm not on the HRT either.
Aren't you?
Noelle is too young for that, is she?
What's that? Hormone replacement therapy? Is
it? I'm not on that.
Noelle started the perimenopause.
Did she on the jabs?
No, she's taken some supplements or something, or
natural.
I think she started taking them this week, and she actually said to me only this morning, I think they're starting to work.
She'll be cranky again tomorrow, but she can double the dose.
Double the dose. Double down.
Yeah.
So you're normal.
I'm normal.
Almost. You're Norma. Oh.
Am I normal? I suppose what I would say, it's probably hard to be my kids are doing great considering I'm their mother. I would say.
Or maybe because you are their mother.
You're a darling. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't cook. So if you cook bad enough times, girls anyway, just cook for themselves. And that's great. I don't buy them anything, not even for their birthdays. Nothing.
That's very interesting.
Nothing, not even a card. But whatever they want, they can have.
That's Very interesting.
Because I don't believe in presents. Imagine if I came here now and gave you a present.
Yeah.
I give you a diffuser or a book you're not going to read.
You did bring me a present. You brought me some Prosecco. I'm drinking some of your Prosecco.
I did, and I brought you taters, but I know.
Taters.
Well, if you don't want the taters, I'll have the taters.
But you can have the taters.
Grand.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I forgot your question.
Norm, you're talking about your kids that you don't buy them presents, but you give them whatever they want.
Don't cook for them.
Yeah. Are they friends? Are you friends with them? Are you good friends?
You're not meant to be friends, so let's use a different word.
Okay, what word will I use?
They can come to me for anything. They know. They have rung me in emergencies when one of their friends is vomiting into her handbag, or when a party's gone wrong and 100 kids have turned up on Snapchat. Who gets the call?
Yeah.
Who's there with the rubber gloves?
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, I'll always get the call. But that's because I sat them down and I told them and their friends to put my number into the phone and please call me, because I wouldn't be good at giving out to them anyway. But it's better. Otherwise, you could have someone choking on their vomit. You could have someone in an ambulance. Just make the call.
My friend's mother was the same growing up. No matter where we were, at any time, she'd say, I don't care what time it is.
Yeah.
No matter what's the scenario, you can ring this number and I'll come and collect you.
Yeah.
And I think we did it maybe once or twice and it was always for something stupid. We were out.
Yeah.
We went to her lock-in and they're after kicking us out and we can't get home. We're 7 and she'd come out and she'd collect us and bring us home.
Yeah.
And I honestly think, and I'm just looking at that family now, I'm not going to give any of their names. They're so close with their mum.
Well, we're divorced, but I get on great with my ex.
The kids are so close with their mum.
Hopefully, but there's no right and wrong way of parenting.
There is no right. No.
I mean, the mother at home
wrong.
making the pies and the homemade bread, she could be shite at something else, They could be pulling the wool over her eyes elsewhere.
Yeah. No, there's no right or wrong. It's a fucking thankless, hard, lifelong fucking job.
And sure, I'm still putting the paw out to my father when I'm stuck. You'd have a few quid there, Dad. We're having a dodgy month there. He hasn't taken just almighty at 83.
I know, but you're you didn't lick you didn't lick it up off the ground, do you know what I mean? Your kids are the same now, aren't they?
Yeah.
You licked it off the table there earlier on. But genuinely, it comes down you're the same. You were I'll give my kids whatever they want, and your father gives his kids whatever they want. So it's fucking funny. I'm very introspective with stuff at the moment.
And not silver spoon now. We're not talking about
up the hole,
Well, as in, they're clever enough to know that, if their friend has a pair of Uggs, they can get a pair in Duns for €15.
Yeah.
Do you know that kind of malarkey?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, but if they're behind in their rent and they ring a mum and
if they need a grind, if they need a driving lesson, if they need help with something, if they need, I'm very much into funding the crack.
Are you?
Not drugs. I just want them to have a good time, because what's the point of being alive otherwise?
There's no fucking point.
There's no point.
There's no point.
There's no point.
I love it. That's a great answer. Thank you so much.
I do not remember the question, but you're welcome.
ADHD now. Get on to Norma there, lads, in the morning. Tell me about growing up in Whitechurch.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great.
It's lovely. What time, when did you leave Whitechurch? How old were you?
Okay, it mightn't have been that great, because I did leave Cork the day after my leaving cert.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but your childhood ends then, I think, as well.
It does. Yeah. And my mother was brilliant. She let us, if we were filling out the CEO forms, we weren't allowed to put Cork, the county of Cork, on.
Really?
Yeah. Get the fuck. Yeah.
Wow.
We all had to go abroad or into another county.
That's class.
Oh, that's brilliant. And I'd love to do it for mine, but they're Dubs and they love Dublin. But no, that was the best thing she did. And headed off pretty much the day after my leaving cert.
Off to Dublin.
Off to Dublin to UCD and then on to the drama school after the UCD. But life on the farm was great, because even if you were hungover, you'd get, come out, muck out stables, come out, there's a horse loose, come out, the fucking cunt of a horse after running down the... there was always something to be done on the farm, even if you had notions.
Yeah.
And there was always, you'd sit down to your dinner and the next thing someone had grabbed the chop off your plate because the combine harvester man walked in.
Yeah.
So it's a great life of... The farm comes first and you're second, and then coming 7 miles to school, of course.
It probably instilled a good work ethic in you then, because you need, I think, in the arts, I don't care what anyone says, unless you're super talented and very, very lucky, you need to work your whole off every single day, 6-7 days a week. I
totally agree.
That's the way I approach it anyway.
And you need 5 milking cows. You need your stream from the stage, from the opera house, from your podcasts, from your online stuff.
Multiple streams of income. And you're fucking constantly keeping spinning plates in the air. And it's the only
Otherwise, go away and get a real job.
Yeah.
And shut up about it.
And stop complaining about how hard it is.
Complaining about it. Yeah. And these artists who sit back and go, the phone didn't ring and the...
I just want to write.
I just want to write.
I just want to perform. We all want to fucking write and perform,
Yeah,
like.
you have to be bringing in a wage, and if not, get a job, in a petrol station at the weekends or in a pub or something to subsidise it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
But I find artists sitting back waiting for art grants and doing plays. You can't do a play if it's paying 100 quid a week to do the play, and your kids are hungry or the diesel isn't whatever, or can't pay the childminder. No, it doesn't make sense.
I do think as well, when you do have children as well, it does instill a kind of a, like it's easy to survive.
Brilliant.
It's
brilliant. You have to step, like you have 3 kids, you have to step up and they have to be provided for.
Yeah.
And if you wake up and you're depressed or low, you have to find the initiative every morning to go, I'm great, I'm brilliant, I'm funny, I'm a funny fucker, I can make people laugh, and you have to get on with it.
Yeah, it is the only way. It's hard sometimes, but it is the only way. I definitely agree with you. And definitely working in a farm growing up like that being woken up after being out in the night in the piss, like, go out there now and pick the stones up out of the field.
Yeah.
That's grounding, that's great for future, that beds into
and my
you.
dad had a few horses, so it wasn't posh now, he'd train a few thoroughbreds, and so we'd have pointers.
So did you go to any of the big races, Cheltenham and all that?
Sorry,
kind of
he got a horse into Cheltenham 2 years ago.
Did he?
Yeah, and what was it called? Jesus Christ, Magna Glory, and we all 50 of us went over, and didn't the horse get pulled an hour before the race, abscess in the leg? But we had a mighty time.
Christ!
And we met all the Jessicas and the Rubies and the whole shebang.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
I don't know anything about horse racing. I always found it.
Did you ever go to Mallow races near where you live?
I could throw a stone from my front door and hit Mallow Racecourse.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You have to know my cousins then, the Whelans and the Howells.
Don't know them. Dave Howell?
No, Mark Howell and Marita Howell.
know.
Do you know the Commons?
I do. I know Abby.
Of course you know
Ruby.
Abby, Jessica, Rebecca. And Emma.
Yeah, they were my neighbours.
Of course they.
They'd know me now. Sure, we fucking.
Hang on,
pretty
they're
much
your
know.
neighbours.
Well, they're close enough to me, like.
Are you one of the posh crowd on the hill?
I'm up the hill, yeah.
Posh boy.
I don't think so.
You're like Colin Farrell pretending to be rough.
What are you woman talking about? What are you fucking Clover Hill, girl? You'd have a look now. We're all very blue collar up that road. The Commons now are doing all right for themselves. They're like kind of
great
Dallas.
family.
Are they a good family? I went to national school with them.
And you know
we were on
why?
the school bus together.
When they were driving to Cork every day, who did they pick up going to secondary school?
Norma Sheahan.
Me and my 4 sisters at the side of the road.
Fucking fair play to them.
Oh my God.
Fair play to them.
The Brady.
Are they still into the horses? Them
They
girls?
are. They love the horse. Well, I'm not sure. There's a cousin Amanda. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we won't go too niche now. I suppose people don't know the Commons.
The Commons.
Yeah.
And they're not common.
And they're not common at all. That'll do. That was a brilliant answer. That'll do.
What was the question?
What was it like growing up in Whitechurch? That was what the question was. And you were going on about
there was no GA for me.
You didn't play any GA?
It didn't exist.
Would you have played?
I played basketball and I was decent enough, but I do think sport would have been good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't around actually that much for women when I was growing up. I have to say, I played hurling and football, and under 12 we were with Ballyclaw, we were very good, but there was a couple of girls playing under 12 with us. Yeah. And I'll never forget it. She's a twin, Mag Fitz, and her brother Mike. And I met Mike in the pub in Ballyclaw on Christmas, and Mag kept me off the team. And Mike was giving my young fella a bit of crack in the pub at Christmas, and he was like, you need to pass the ball a bit more. And I said, Mike, shut your fucking hole, boy, your sister was better than you.
Brilliant.
Do you know what I mean? So but then once you got to under 12, there was nothing there for the girls.
Do you remember Valerie Mulcahy?
I do.
She was in our school.
Valerie Mulcahy is a Cork legend. She a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Great friend, Valerie. Do you want Valerie on the podcast?
Yeah, Valerie, will you come on the podcast?
Oh, she so will. Oh, she'll do anything for me.
Well, perfect. Valerie, you're in. That's,
Now, she's football, is that all right? You're a bit more hurling.
I am both hurling and football, and camogie and rounders and handball, all the Irish sports.
What do you think of hockey?
I don't really know much about hockey.
I didn't either. My kids play a load of hockey, and it's fascinating to watch.
You're gone posh now all of a sudden. You're playing hockey.
I know, but
you're doing hockey above in Dublin.
South County Dublin.
South County Dublin.
We do GA as well.
You do GA.
We do GA.
Okay, here is the main question I want to ask you, right? Why no clock? The Cork Opera House, Thursday, the 22nd of January. That is this week, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening to this podcast live, that's coming out on Monday. It's on this Thursday. in the Cork Opera House, one of our own. She's one of our own. Norma Sheahan, she's one of our own. Tell us all about the show.
Well, I was there. I had it. It's a repeat, so it's coming back by popular demand. So we sold out there the last time.
Amazing.
So if you're one of the 900 who went the last time, you don't have to come back, but send
do.
your friend.
Yeah.
But do. So it's wine o'clock, and I'm kind of wrapping up the end of the tour. So the Opera House are having me back
Beautiful.
because I did so well the last time, and I have a few other places, but Cork-wise, that's the only one really.
Yeah.
And then I'll be writing a new show called
Normal.
What is it? Normal without the L.
Normal is normal. Well, how are you going to
Normal minus the L.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just have the L falling off the end.
Yeah.
Or call it
the yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Falling off the end.
Yeah.
Normal.
Normal.
Yeah. Question mark.
Yeah. Or 50 is the new 30.
50. I was thinking my next one, I was going to call it Hawaii, like as in Hawaii 5-0.
No.
But I don't think I'm going to call it mine either.
Well, if you get the eyebrows dyed properly,
I could just call it I have eyebrows now.
and you're going to, like on a surfboard.
I have eyebrows now.
That could be the name of the show.
Yeah, it's a good name for a show. Hi, I have eyebrows now.
Your teeth are lovely.
Well, look, listen, I grew them myself. Thank you so much. I have been.
I need to go to Turkey. Is it Turkey you go for the teeth?
No, these are naturally grown.
But where do you
Turkey
go?
teeth, yeah. I don't know, do I like them though, Norma? I don't know, do I like them? I think they look a bit.
The turkey teeth?
Yeah, I think if I was getting turkey teeth, I'd be like, okay, put a little bit of imperfection in there.
Okay.
Let's put a small bit of imperfection in there.
Okay.
Like no Irish person has perfect porcelain
You could
choppers.
just have 3 bottles of red wine on the way home.
You could do that, or just be constantly drinking red wine. Yeah, that'd be it. You'd have the stain going across it.
Yeah.
Tell me about your show.
Oh, show Wine O'Clock with Norma Sheahan. It is. I absolutely love it because it's. I was touring Shirley Valentine, and that was selling out everywhere, and it was in the Opera House and loads of other places, and it's coming back to the Gaiety and the Opera House in May. But Wine O'Clock was kind of my own comedy tour. It was kind of what Shirley did next. So when I came out of doing Shirley Valentine, I ended up having a divorce, living my best life, getting out there, and sampling Tinder, and the teenagers were very supportive. So it's just a comedy show about like a dinosaur dating. So like someone who's dyslexic, trying to get on the apps and trying to get out there again. And like, as I said to my GP, she was like, oh, you'll have to go on the apps now, Norma. You can't be just approaching people.
This is a GP's advice.
Yeah.
What were you going in with? A bad knee?
Yeah, she said you'd have
What
to
you need now is Tinder.
She said you'll have to get down on your knees now again soon, girl. So you need to get your knees right. Remember when you had a right knee and a left knee? Now you have a good knee and a bad knee. But she said people come into her surgery, the tide wouldn't take them out, and they still managed to find someone on the apps. So there was hope.
Yeah.
And so the show, the apps is only a bit of it. Then there's other bits about. I have a friend. She does Ann Summers parties, hosts them.
All right.
And she did a divorce party for me. Jesus Christ! I mean, the gang in Dublin. There was the Foxrock Fannies and the Dry Robe Wankers and the Dalkey Divas and a few cultures from Cork. We did an Ann Summers party. Oh, it was. I don't know how they're still talking to me.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of crack, bit of madness.
Crack. Yeah.
And you've obviously. How long is it? Did you say?
Oh, it is 2 hours including an interval, so it's a proper comedy show.
Brilliant.
Yeah, not like your.
My 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, yours is the same because you have a sport.
I have sport,
Yeah.
Brilliant. So, lads, if you're looking to go, and please do, because, I've already listed out Norma's amazing credentials, okay? Get onto the Cork Opera House website and get your tickets. It's on this Thursday.
And we should do a 2-hander called ADHD.
Yeah, ADHD now.
And we're also going to do play the game, charades.
Well, we're only going to pitch it to Cork RT Cork.
Cork RT Cork,
yeah. Because
forget Dublin.
We're not into Dublin.
No.
What about I suppose, yeah.
Dahi's in there. We could get him to be could Dahi be the middle person,
He's too good looking and tall.
Rob Heffernan?
Rob is the same height as me. Yeah, Rob was on the podcast here. Let's get Rob in. Rob is a ball of crack.
Oh, I love Rob.
Fuck me.
Oh,
Rob
my
is
God.
so funny and such a naturally
We
nice.
hosted a thing together for charity. Oh my God. I'm sorry, no, it was so funny. I can't tell you what happened.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
I had the Taoiseach out on the dance floor. It was terrible.
You had the Taoiseach on the dance floor.
It was black tie, right? But I didn't know black tie means you have to wear a long dress. And I came in a mini skirt. I looked like a hooker. Oh, it was so bad. And I thought it was so cool. I was the only one there in a short skirt. And I didn't see the black ties and the Taoiseach and Rob. And they were all in ball gowns. I was there in a little glitzy up me fanny dress.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, we had a great time.
Jesus Christ, that's a picture. No, like just out in the front with me hall, is it?
When we all on the floor.
What are you doing, Norma? You just put me down.
And Rob brought Marion, so she's good crack. Yeah,
Marion's great as well. But I actually never met Marion, but Rob was on here a couple of weeks ago and we had a great crack all
Mind
together.
Rob, it's Marion you need to get in here to talk to.
Yeah, another Olympian.
Sure, she's Olympian,
Yeah, another mighty Cork woman.
Yeah.
Norma, I have some desperately sad news for you.
We're done, are we?
You have been sentenced to death.
Sorry. Right.
For a crime you didn't even commit.
Yeah, go on.
It has lost its appeal.
Yeah.
And you are going to your demise tomorrow morning.
Yeah, okay, tomorrow morning I'm gone, right.
However, the jailer has a little soft spot for you.
Yep.
And has come up to you and said, look, you can have a main course, you can have a dessert, and you can have a starter.
Okay.
What do you want?
So, I'm going to start with, there's a dessert called Death by Chocolate. That's going to be the starter. Don't argue with me.
I won't.
Yeah. Then...
Can you tell me a little bit about Death by Chocolate, though?
It's just a lot of chocolate, right? It's like a chocolate biscuit cake.
All right.
But then there's mousse, there's cream. Like you could motorboat this thing, right?
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So imagine you've demolished that now, and
that's gone now.
That's gone, right?
Yeah. I don't like mousse, but I've put up.
You can push the mousse off.
All right.
And then maybe a little bit of Ballymaloo relish, right? With O'Donnell's Ballymaloo potatoes. Do you know that? Have you tried them?
Mm-hmm. Not together, but
you should try.
I will try now.
So the tato, the dip. You can have a bit of brown bread if you want, but for me anyway, it's just the potatoes and the Ballymaloo. And then for my actual dessert, I am going to take heroin.
Oh my God.
Because I've never done, I'm so boring. You have no idea how absolutely boring I am. And why not? It's meant to be the ultimate. You're going down. Go down with not a bang, go down with go down with. Do you get constipated if you do heroin? Apparently, is that why heroin addicts have to just pull their pants down the side of the street and do a third the size of a log because they've been waiting for 2 months to shit or something? Is that a thing? Did I dream that?
You have to get a test.
What are they called? ADHD elemental I can say the alphabet backwards. ZYXWUVTSRQPON MLKJIHGFEDCBAA.
Just show him this episode. Just show him this episode of the podcast.
It's about 3 hours long.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's episode of Conversations with Cornelius. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. Please go and see the absolutely hilarious Norma Sheahan in the Cork Opera House. She is amazing. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe and all that kind of jazz. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
Call me a cab.